Welcome to the Ops. It's your girl, Spicy K.
And it's your girl TK. How y'all doing?
Yes, we are on episode number 44. How are y'all doing out here tonight? We got an exciting lineup where, of course, we're going to talk about what's trending. But first, what we're going to do is the first 48. Who you telling on? So, TK, who are you telling on this week?
Man, I am telling on none other than this lady I saw who obviously I have never seen an active case, a live case of road rage in my life. Oh my gosh. But I was driving on yesterday and this lady took off and chased after this man like she was about to, I'm talking, blooka blooka. And I was like, ma'am, like, okay, so, we all get upset when people cut us off in traffic because for one thing, I don't know about anybody else, but it scares me. Like if you pull out in front of me and I'm not expecting you to pull out in front of me, it's scary because sometimes you don't know how to react. You don't know if you need to put on your brake. If somebody behind you get rear-ended, all that type of stuff. But I'm talking about, and this lady, from the look of her, she couldn't have been taller than like 4'11" or something like that. She was a little bitty lady, and this grown man, I'm talking about, this is a big burly bastard is what I call him. I was like, that big burly bastard, he done pulled out in front of her, and like she literally had to swerve over. Nobody was coming. She had to swerve over into the next lane. So he proceeded to take off running from him because he know he done messed up. You know what I'm saying? We coming down 565. You know how folks be going crazy on 565.
Yeah.
And, I was behind them. I was quite a distance behind them, but it was just so crazy because I had to speed up to see what she was going to do. When I say, I'm crazy too. But when she started following this man, they was weaving in and out of traffic for me. Like, I think this lady was about to go ham on this fool, like for real. And like I said, I've only seen it on TV, where it ends up in usually tragedy.
Yeah.
But fortunately, this didn't end up. But I want to tell on this little lady and her little bitty, like, looked like a newer maybe Nissan Sentra, something like that. And this man in a big Dodge Ram 4x4, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, so I sped up to catch up to see what was actually gonna happen. Because again, I have no.
So you was being nosy.
Oh yeah, like that. Now that was. I mean, I wasn't recording those. See, I ain't one of them people that's trying to get it on tape. No, I want to just see for myself. Like, what the heck finna transpire? So where 565 break off in the match.
Yeah.
So he act like this is, we started way back here at Jordan Lane, you know what I'm talking about. So they woo going in and out, and I'm over here right behind them like, ooh wee, because if somebody get pulled over, they gonna get pulled over before me because we was going about 95, you know what I'm saying. So I'm sitting up here trying to figure out what the heck's going on. So he act like he was getting ready to keep going 565 towards Decatur, and all of a sudden, right as it break off, he swooped over and got on Madison Boulevard, and she had to keep going. It was so funny. I was like, man, if she had caught up with this fool, I don't know what might have happened, but man, y'all be careful out here on these roadways for real. If you can drive, pay attention to everybody else. If you can't drive, don't drive, please. Just stay at home. Get an Uber or call somebody that can drive to come pick you up or something like that. But ma'am, in this little black Nissan Sentra, I applaud you because I mean she could have had that thing on her. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what was happening, but she was upset. She had her limit, and she was ready to fight. I think she's gonna fight that dude if he had to pull over and say, "What's your problem?" Because she was literally following him for what's that, about 4.5 miles between them two exits. Man, I swear. But that's exciting and it's scary all at the same time to think about. Like, that's why I'm as careful as I can be when driving, because again, it's a 2,000-pound vehicle and it's very scary. It's the scariest thing I do every day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bruh, I'm done with it. But yeah, ma'am, shout out to you. I hope you okay. I hope you went home and smoked or drank, whatever it is your vice is that you did to relax and get that, because I know she got his license plate, so whatever she may do, go from there. I don't know, but ma'am, come on now. Who you telling on?
So for this week, I am telling on the gas station.
The gas station.
Yeah.
The only one. Okay.
So the gas stations in my city that I used to go to have all been bought by another company.
Yep. And I know what that is now. I know what.
And it took them forever to start cooking chicken. Like I used to go to this place to get my chicken. Like they have the best whole chicken wings. Like they have the best whole chicken wings.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
So I was excited because I was like, okay, it's gonna save me from having to drive 20 miles out of the way to go get some chicken. If so I was like, let me just go to the gas station because I need to get gas anyway. And I was like, oh, the light on because I can see the light in the food section.
Like the hot sign at Krispy Kreme?
Okay, yeah. So I can see that from where I was getting gas. So I was like, oh, I'm excited. They have, they got their chicken now. I go in there, they only had chicken tenders.
Ooh, well, so you got that late. They can't tell on there for that.
No, I asked, I was like, are you all cooking chicken wings?
Uh-huh.
And they proceeded to tell me, no. And said that. So I was like, well, I guess I have to go now to 20 minutes. 20 miles out of my way to go get chicken from this other establishment.
So I'm guessing it's that one right about down the street at the light from your house. Yeah, they've been bought. Yeah, and it's got the service is awful at all of them now.
And I was like, so they was like, no, because it takes like 30 minutes to cook chicken with the bone. And I was just like,
yeah.
I can come back in 30 minutes. Like,
and they still said no.
No, I didn't tell them I can come back in 30 minutes. They just like, and it's so previously there have been people that worked there and said, I'm not comfortable cooking chicken with the bone. And so that's why they only cook chicken tenders. So I'm assuming that's probably the same thing. Like, because yes, the chicken may take 30 minutes to cook, but I know it don't take 30 minutes to bread it and everything. Like, you doing too much.
Oh, okay. So they really prepare it like you would at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good to know.
And they said that they were understaffed. So, and they said it was just them. And the reason why I'm saying they, because I don't know that person's pronoun. And I refuse to get it wrong. So I'm gonna
you ain't telling nobody where it's at. They ain't gonna
say they. Because I don't know.
They said you get chicken tenders. Them chicken tenders be jumping now.
But no. The chicken, the whole wings, they don't hit the same way. The whole wings are way better.
I believe you, yeah. But it's chicken.
The whole wings are way better. Okay. And so that's who I'm telling on, because how dare you not have my chicken?
But
when I saw the light was on. The light has not been on in a while because I be checking.
Mm-hmm. You be checking chicken lights? All right.
Yeah. They literally have the best. Like, no offense to none of the, fast food restaurants that, serve chicken, but they're not them.
Because most of them don't come. They come pre-breaded. You talking about they sitting in the kitchen in the flour with the paper bag, shaking it. You feel me? That make a difference. I
honestly believe that's what they do for real. And yeah, because it's not and like it's wings, breasts, all that stuff. So
they ain't had no chicken tenders for you either. They just had.
They had chicken tenders, but I don't want the chicken tenders. I wanted the whole wings.
I said chicken titties.
Oh, chicken! No, they ain't got nothing with bones in it. They didn't cook nothing with bones. Only tenders and sandwiches.
So somebody said before that they was uncomfortable cooking chicken on the bone, but they ain't got no problem with the tenders, huh? That's.
And I was like, don't you just put it in? I used to work at Chick-fil-A, so I know you used to just. What I used to do, I used to bread the chicken.
Did you?
Bread the chicken. Yeah.
But they didn't have bone chicken though.
No, it's not bone. But I'm saying, like, I used to bread the chicken and drop it.
Girl,
like in the grease, drop it in the grease.
I mean, I know.
Drop it in the grease.
I'm
so,
with you.
And like you put it on the timer and keep on going about your life. So I'm thinking it has to be a pressure cooker. So I don't know, but that's what I'm feeling on.
Is that what they cook chicken in, a pressure cooker?
It looks like a pressure cooker to me.
I don't know, but I worked at Jack's. You know what I'm saying? Well, they do all that too, and It's just a regular old fryer like you fry fries in. Cook fries in. Is that a pressure cook? Considered pressure cooker?
Uh-uh.
Ah, okay. I didn't think so.
Uh-uh.
Hmm.
That's just a fryer.
Pressure cooker make it hot, 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 don't it, huh?
Like the pressure cooker, like you spin it and everything. You don't
Oh
spin the
yeah, yeah.
fryer. Yeah.
No, you don't do that.
So you,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Well, dang, that restaurant or that gas station, the gas station, need to get tight. They better tighten up. You know who
They,
you are, they. You the only they at the gas station, probably. But
I don't
anyway,
know. I don't
you don't
know.
know. You didn't know
I
if
didn't.
there was.
I've never seen that person before.
I had a
My pursuit of chicken.
library assistant like that. I took a class last week, and they was definitely a day. It was awkward because that they was tall. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Let me go.
goodness.
Let's move on. Let's just
It's
move
not
on.
gonna get us canceled.
Let's just move on.
Nobody has time for this. No one.
Who they was tall,
So,
boy. Okay, I'm
so
sorry.
anyway, so it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. In this week, we are talking about. I wish I knew the guy name, and I'm not gonna say his name anyway. I'm not with that. I'm not gonna say his name anyway. But some white gentleman said that he was not going to be watching the Super Bowl because they were going to be playing the Black National Anthem. So,
Also, make sure you include that. Also,
if my memory serves, I was like, I'm sure it was sung last year.
I mean,
So,
it's been that way
and
for a
it's
few
been
years.
sung. Yeah, this is going to be the fourth year that the
Mm.
Black National Anthem is going to be sung. So, how are you feeling about his statements that he is not wanting to watch the Super Bowl because of the Black National Anthem?
Well, y'all can DM me for the name. I tell you where to find it. It's on Facebook and it's everywhere. And my people did not let me down on the comments with this man stating his opinion or his feelings. So we gave him a few of our own, and I definitely added to it. So if you want to see that commentary, go ahead. But I feel like you know that's the sentiment of a lot of people of his persuasion and demographic. They don't want to. They don't want to hear that. They don't. They think it's just one national anthem because we're all the same. I don't think he's ever heard it as far as um, the third verse. If anybody knew that there was a second and a third verse to the national anthem, that it doesn't. The national anthem, the one that's supposed to represent all of us, doesn't represent all of us. At the time, Francis Scott Key himself was an owner of slaves, and he felt like the national anthem that should be. I mean, I don't think he wrote this song with knowing that it would be the national anthem, but he wrote it to show his patriotism towards the country that he lived in, and it did not welcome black people. It did not say that we should be, free as well. So it's kind of hard to take the fact that now they're trying to be inclusive with this, and someone has a problem with that. So you telling me that you have a problem with the people that he wasn't speaking about because now they're being represented by singing the Black National Anthem, which came along over 100 years later. So, well, might have been maybe about 89, 90 years later. You know what I'm saying? But it's either way. It's crazy. And so he took to say that he's not going to watch the whole Super Bowl. He didn't say he wasn't going to watch the opening part of the Super Bowl. He said he's not going to watch the entire Super Bowl because of that the Black National Anthem will be sung more than likely after the national
Yeah.
anthem. So, bruh, what's your problem? Like it was so funny that my people did not let me down in the comments because it's like, bruh, you didn't even have to say that. You chose to say that, so you put yourself out there on an open forum to say, I will not be watching it. And it had to be one of his friends that shared it. So one of your demographic friends, because I'm sure you don't have nobody look like me on your Facebook to share this, and people went to his Facebook and pulled off pictures and everything. Oh my God, they just told him to pull the man up, and I was pleased. Call me what you want, but I was pleased that I didn't go that far because I'm working on myself. I have in the past, gone as far as to, but I can't make them funny memes and stuff like that people do with pictures. So I just stopped doing it. When they started, when they one up me by, doing memes and stuff with people's like, I don't even have those apps anymore for memes, and I'm just like, bruh, come on now. But I we just gonna call him D. I'm gonna call him D. Is that okay, D? You should have kept that to yourself. You change your privacy settings on your, because I'm pretty sure most older, and he wasn't an older demographic. I would say in my mother's age group, that said this, and we know that people of a certain persuasion in that demographic really don't give a about us, because he was probably about 3 or 4 when our Black National Anthem came out. Because he was not thinking that we would overcome, and even the song tell you we shall. So we did, and we have, and we continue to. But it's like, dang, you expressing your feelings like this. What do you expect when that gets out to public knowledge? And most, like I said, most people his age do have a public page. So change your privacy settings, D. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, but it's really sad. This day and age, I mean, it's not. We're not unaware that people still feel this way, because unfortunately, let me just say that because I don't want to get canceled. Unfortunately, until they die out, we're gonna still be subject to their feelings and beliefs, and hopefully, the children and grandchildren that they raise have better sense than they do. But they don't. But it's okay, because I don't.
It's some people that age that fought along with the black people for rights. So there's so I'm just saying it's probably not all of them. I wouldn't definitely put it in the category that it would be all, but I'm just saying
it was. They fought until it was uncomfortable. That's all I'm gonna say. It's some died. They died
exactly
for the cause, but
exactly.
But they didn't.
So that's one thing. I'm just saying like don't. I don't like to lump everybody in the same category.
I'm a lumper.
So clearly,
yes,
clearly you are.
Yes.
So this is my thing with the Black National Anthem, aka Lift Every Voice. Actually, to be honest, Lift Every Voice is very unified. Like, it doesn't say anything that specifies or says like only for black people. Like, it's not anything. It's a song that's actually embracing everybody. So now what I find interesting, of course everybody knows that I'm a hockey player. I mean, hockey fan.
Oh, so, I was gonna say
hockey fan.
Like, what?
So I have been to several of the, games, and what I think is unique and special about hockey is because there's a lot of hockey teams that are Canadian, and they sing the Canadian national anthem along with the, United States national anthem. So to me, especially since the lyrics and everything for the actual national anthem for the United States, is definitely controversial. I don't see why it's a problem of people saying lift every voice and sing, because like I said, it's about unity. It's about embracing, equality. It's not separatist. It's not divisive. So to me, it's no different from the hockey games playing, singers singing both the Canadian and also the United States anthem. So that's how I see it.
You said you don't know why it's different.
No, I'm saying like it should be no different from, because there is a great majority of
Black
players
people
that are black, and like I said, also it's not even, we call it the Black National Anthem, but technically the song is Lift Every Voice. And like I said, it's about unity. So that's how I feel about it, because it is about unity. Like, there is nothing in the lyrics that's, everything about the lyrics is uplifting, embracing. So
I think that since there is quite a large Black Canadian population, that is, probably, a good idea, even though There's not a
What
lot.
black Canadian? I'm so confused right now at this.
Did you not know that's where up north is where they went when they escaped from the south? They ain't stop in New York, and they stopped. A lot of people stopped in New York and Chicago,
But
a lot of them went to
okay.
Canada. So maybe that is a little more inclusive than But there's like eight, if eight black hockey players, right? I know one retired, the one that you
No,
watched.
I wasn't talk. I was mentioning only hockey because they do two national anthems.
Right.
That's why I mentioned hockey because
No,
they
but
do
I
two.
re-mentioned it because of the what I just spoke on. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying that to agree with you because we don't agree. We're the ops. But that's just what I was saying though. It makes more sense. It makes more sense to me. But yeah, girl, I thought you was playing hockey. I said, oh Lord, they done got him.
No, I can't skate. I tried to skate.
Oh, I don't I
I
used
ran.
to.
I think I ran over a little kid finger.
Oh wow, yeah, you can keep you off some skates. No, that
So
ain't your thing right there. But
I can
yeah,
do broom hockey though. Broom hockey. That's tennis shoes. I can do that. But
oh,
regular, but skates, ice skates, I can't. I really.
is it a
I shouldn't
ball
do
or is
it.
it a puck in
It's a
broom
puck.
hockey? In
It's
broom
a puck.
with a broom, you actually play with a broom?
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done.
And you
That's too
have tennis
much.
shoes. And you have tennis shoes on.
That's too much like that curling
I did
sport
it
in
in
the
college. We
Olympics.
did it in college. But I'm just saying. I don't know why people get upset, especially since it ain't even new. Like I said, this will be the fourth time at the Super Bowl that it's being sung.
I bet he watched the last
Um,
three.
he probably did.
Didn't
I didn't go to his page. I
didn't
didn't.
realize he didn't realize that was the black national anthem. And they told him that it's gonna be sung this year. Oh yes, that's the black national anthem. You what? Oh my gosh.
Like I just don't understand. Like again, to me, if there's some kind of petition to make "Lift Every Voice" the national anthem instead of the regular national anthem, I would probably sign it because it's the "Lift Every Voice" is, like I said, it's more embracing and more unified. So I appreciate that.
Let's unify because I mean, at least represent the players in the league that's 80% African American. Let's just say that, and we got an African in there now. I seen one that's on. I forgot what team he played for. It's just that uncommon. But
I
anyway,
think it was the 49ers.
yeah, yeah. No, it's another one too that didn't make it to the playoffs.
Oh,
But because
are
he
you talking
went,
about the one that had the
yeah,
full the black on?
he,
I
he
think I think he played for 49ers. I could be wrong though.
But
Let
he
me figure it out.
he dressed out in his regalia. You know what I'm talking about? He represent his African nation. You know what I mean? Because Africa is a whole continent, so we got to recognize. But yeah, I think that's awesome because he's like, look in there. I might work in the United States, but this is where my family from. This is where I'm from. Represent. You know.
Yeah, I
He
think
was
it's 49ers. I could be wrong. I don't know any better. I can't find it anymore.
he be showing up in his princely robes. Let them wear our princely robes.
Yeah, he was definitely stylish.
Yeah, I really did appreciate that. Like that's cool. Like I couldn't be, I couldn't rock I couldn't rock that. I couldn't walk around without that stuff. Look heavy. It looked like it's hard to
It's
maneuver.
probably not. It's just probably it looks very similar to I'm gonna call them things wrong.
Dashiki,
No, because
what?
it's not really. Uh,
Kimono,
no, it's what Indians wear,
poncho.
like a sari.
Yeah, we got
I
to.
think that's the name.
Let's just. Did you say like Indians? You mean from India, right? Okay, I just want to make sure because some people don't realize that you're different.
Well, I would say Native American or
There you
indigenous
go.
people.
There you go.
So,
Indigenous people. There you go.
so I was talking about India, people
I
from
was,
India.
I was about to say something, but I'm not. See, look, working on me, girl, working on me.
Oh my goodness!
I,
But I can't find it right now. But anyway, any other thoughts?
nah, I'm good. We gonna let D have his way. Hey, you gonna miss? Well, the Super Bowl gonna be boring as hell anyway this year. But I mean, I hate for you to miss out.
I don't think it's gonna be boring.
I
Usher's gonna
do.
be there. Usher's gonna be there.
Well, he's not actually playing in the game, so
He's gonna be there.
he
I'm
look
going to
old
the
for that.
Usher. I'll be at the Usher concert.
The Usher concert with the football game behind it, right? I got you. There you go. Yeah, I mean that's might as well be what it is, cause yeah, the league got their way. Your boy, what they call
Wait,
him,
the league got their way.
I said the league got their way.
No, I think like when you play sports, like the team that has the most points, they win, and then they go on.
That's obvious.
To play.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So
that's obvious. You just want to state Captain Obvious facts. I got you. But yeah,
just
so the league got their way, and yeah, it should. I mean, I'm gonna watch it because I'm a fan of football. But Darlene and his boys got his way. Darlene Connor. They say Pat Mahomes looked like Darlene Connor, the girl that played Darlene Connor from Roseanne. Yeah, he does look like her. They favor.
Okay.
Sarah Gilbert. That's her name. Yeah, Sarah Gilbert. Yeah, buddy. All right, we can move on though, because that's it.
Definitely.
Talk about the real hot topic.
Yes. So of course, unless you have been living under a rock, you know that there has been. People call it beef. Some people just call it songs. Raps. So we're gonna go about Nicki and Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh my God, this is just crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just okay. So from the research that I've done, because I have been overtaken by this since Friday.
Okay.
I tried to stay. I tried not to, but I cannot because it is crazy to me. Like when I say crazy, I mean crazy. Like so apparently. Miss Minaj, the Barb, has stated some things about Miss Thee Stallion, that we'll call her. Previously, because she's being a big hater on the younger women coming up in the game. Like she had it for a long time because actually there was really no one else. So she was the only female rapper other than what Doja Cat emerged, and then what was that girl that I get hollering?
Azalea Banks.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm just saying.
Who is that? She's a rapper?
Yeah.
I thought she was a reality star.
No.
You thinking of is that the one that T.I. brought out, the white girl?
The one that got mad about like DC Young Fly and all of them at the Wild and Out.
Oh yeah, she was. I thought she was on that show, Wild and Out. Like he roasted her.
She was just on there for an episode.
He roasted this. You bringing up all this shit. Hold on. But anyway, there really has been no relevant, since Missy left the game, and then she came back, but she left for a long time, and Minaj had it. Like she was it. That's all. Anytime you heard a female rapper, and then like Trina said, when Beyonce rap, she better than all y'all bitches. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I agree. Because on the Savage remix, Queen Bee, wanna smoke. That's it right there. I'm telling you, that song right there will do something to me. I like it. And Beyonce, when she actually does rap, she killing them. But that's neither here nor there. But so she said some things about Nicki Minaj, and said some things about Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Lotto, all of them. And then poor little Lotto started crying because, these little chicks looked up to her because you are the female in the game that they going after, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they're modeling themselves after that, just like she stole the sex thing from Lil' Kim. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lil' Kim kind of beat her down a little bit too. They don't like each other, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think they like each other at all.
At all. And Lil' Kim, she need to chill out with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the heck? Why would you do that? I mean, she didn't steal your style all the way, but Miss Minaj has a problem with these up and coming females that are taking over the game. Like, and if you want to talk about lyricism, they gotta, like, seriously. I haven't heard a decent Minaj rap in a long time, and I'm like, okay. And then like the last song that I heard, like that she did, she was also talking about everybody. What's that song she was talking about? Everybody girl.
Listen, no. I don't purposely listen to her.
Right. So I mean, I feel you on that, but it was a song where she was talking about everybody wanted to sleep with her and this that, and that. I can't think of the name of it, but it was.
Oh, I think that was a mixtape.
Was
I
it a
think there was like a
mixtape?
mix. Yeah, I think there was like a yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, but I
Right.
could be
Okay.
wrong. It may be.
No, that's probably it. But that was like Fly. But then she goes back and forth with this schizophrenic personality, Roman, whatever, whoever that is, and it's a man. I don't know. Like she turned into a deep voiced man when she started talking about Roman and all this. Like, you know, I really don't understand where she's going from there. I guess when Drake and Wayne stopped writing her shit, she just went haywire with all that craziness. So I'm not upset with the fact that she's just stopped being good. I'm upset with the fact that she thinks that nobody else can be as good as her. And
Yeah.
these women are on a trail that are going to surpass her. You know what I mean? Because they have.
Well, a lot of people are also saying that her issue, because apparently she brought it up several times, is the fact that Megan has 3 Grammys and she doesn't have one.
One nominated a whole lot, but none. And
And
so,
then also considering the fact that when, she was out, all this time and she's been in the game a lot longer, the fact that the Grammys, haven't received her well, I guess that's the best way to say. That has made her upset that, someone like Megan, that she doesn't necessarily, I guess she doesn't necessarily think that she's on her level. And so therefore she feels like, why is this person that's not even at my level able to achieve a Grammy? And, she hasn't. Because, she's been in the game probably at least 7 or 8
15
years or more than Megan has,
yeah.
you know.
Well, it's a reason for that. The Grammy people felt like she deserved it. Like, and then it's not the number of streams you got. This is a whole committee that votes on whether or not
Yeah.
you win this award. And over the 15 years, she's been nominated a lot, but it could also be who she goes up against. You know what I mean? I think Megan got what, best new artist and best new album.
Yeah, she got all 3 of her Grammys on the same, like,
Yeah.
same year. Yeah.
So yeah, that's just what it is. Like if you come out against, crap, which I'm not saying she came out against crap and that's why she won, but I'm just saying it could be any number of reasons why. You know what I'm saying? So it could be
Yeah.
just personality because apparently she's an awful person behind the scenes. I'm just saying like it could be any number of things. Not that you're not talented. But it could be any number of things. It could be that her thighs don't match. I mean, it could be
Oh
any
my.
number of things. Like, I'm serious. It could be any number. Like when she performs, like she was on stage. She's performed at the Grammys. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe they say, hey, you can perform, but you can't win. I don't know. But the reason is, but she came out and she dissed a lot of people, and then Polotto felt like maybe she wasn't qualified enough to fight back, but Miss D Stallion said, "Oh, I'm gonna tell you like this. She came at everybody though. She didn't really just aim, but it's just the one bar in the song
When she says Megan Long.
when she
You know,
referred.
the father of Megan is like, I want to pursue in legal action, but then he said that he hasn't heard the song, and like it wasn't anything negative.
Derogatory, no
No, like if anything, it brought
awareness to
to the law,
cause nobody, a lot of people
because
didn't know
I
what it
didn't
was.
know I didn't know it was a actual, like, I know that you have to register and all that stuff, but I didn't know like it had a name in California at least, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, when I was down in school in Texas, I was in a criminal justice class, and I had to actually go into the sheriff's department there and saw the all the registered sex offenders. So I'd heard about it, but that's been eons ago. So I had to refresh my memory a little bit. But yeah, it's a public record. It's something. It's public knowledge. Like it's out there. So whatever he thought that might have hurt his feelings, even though he probably didn't even heard it until after somebody told him about it, You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, you got to hear this song. She's talking about your daughter. And then he went on, I'm finna get a lawyer. He's trying to get a payday. It's not going to work. Oh, but then, no, that's not now we got that out. So, she made reference to Megan's Law, which indeed she is married. Nicki Minaj is married to a registered sex offender. I mean, and I can't say they don't deserve love. I mean, he did whatever he did. That's gonna follow him the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So he doesn't. I mean, there's no more punishment than that, because again, if somebody feels some type of way, they can find you, and which I don't really think that is as fair as most people want to make it seem, but that's just the way it is. In my understanding, he held a young lady that was 16 years old at knife point and raped her, which is why he is on this sexual registry. You know what I'm saying? Sex offenders registry. But, that reference to that bar had Miss Minaj up in arms all for 72 hours. I didn't tune in because I'm not a follower of hers on X, but
Twitter.
you the one gonna get us canceled by him if you keep calling it Twitter. But anyway, I'm not a follower of hers on X. I barely use X anyway. But she went on a supposed, I'm gonna say supposed, coke fueled rant about this. Like, it upset her.
I think she is currently suing somebody, or has sued somebody for saying that she was on that.
Okay, yeah, because it's out of your
so it's allegedly.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, anybody behaves that way, you either schizo or you on dope, some kind of dope, and it's not weed. Okay, so that
allegedly. Okay,
I said either or, same thing. But anyway, she went on this rant and said all these different things, and then she made a song. Like, she had a 5 beat. This song beat was like, it opened up. I was like, oh snap, Megan in trouble. And then she went on this Dr. Seuss gibbly gobbly bullshit, saying the same exact thing that she said on Twitter, X. Sorry, Elon. On X, that she said that she been saying the whole 72 hours. Bigfoot. She said, "You's a Bigfoot, but you still a small fry." Like, what, girl? If you don't shut your face, we include, and when I say we, I mean everybody that actually tuned in. I didn't stream it. I wouldn't give her the courtesy of streaming it. I streamed Meg's song because I was like, "What in the world they talking about?" I turned it on, bruh, tight. She had bars for everybody that came at her party. Drake. I didn't know Drake had a BBL. That's crazy. But I'm allegedly I just heard it from the song, so I don't know. But he's had some work done. Apparently, might got some bigger cheeks, some cheekbones or something like that. I don't know. But he's a handsome fellow. I ain't gonna take that from Aubrey. But yeah, this is just crazy to me that this tore her up so bad. She got all this money. She got all these accolades because she went on to, I'm on IG, and the Shade Room posted that she has all these accolades and everything, that she listed them all. How many countries she been #1 in, and like, she done went down the line. No Grammy though in this country, the United States. No Grammy. You couldn't put that on the list, baby girl. But you know what I'm saying. I am gonna say that I am Team Megan, as a reference in the chat is asking. I am Team Megan because I like her. I like her style. She's Southern. And another thing that's going around is that Nicki Minaj was put on by the South, but she continually disrespects the South. Like, we some country bumpkins and all this other, but they didn't fool with her up north with her bubblegum raps. She had to come down here.
People say that it's nursing rhymes, like she does, like basically nursing rhymes.
Well, I mean,
that's pretty much it. Like, me personally, like, I'm just gonna be completely honest. Like, I'm more Team Meg, because at least I screened her, like, the video and also the lyrics. I only looked at Nicki Minaj lyrics. I didn't listen to it because I didn't want to give her. She's one of those people that I've never really cared for. I'm not necessarily a Megan fan per se, but at least I listen to her stuff. Some of it.
I feel. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Keep on talking though. I'm gonna find.
But I don't actually. I've never bought any of their music, so I've never been to any of their concerts. So I'm not their fans like that. Like, you know, there are people that I do buy tickets and music and stuff like that, because like my girl K Michelle, and K Michelle don't really deal with Nicki, so therefore I'm just saying. But yeah, so it's not even, the thing about it is that apparently, based on comments that K Michelle has and other people have said, it's not necessarily just the rap people. She has issues sometimes with other people as well, because K Michelle isn't a rapper and she had issues with her.
Oh my god!
And
Come on.
one clear her song, or either took the song or something like that, because it was something that she was working with Meek Mills when they were together. To me, the one thing that I want to say is that, like, don't get me wrong, I completely understand rap beef and things of this nature. And I always say all is fair in love and war, but listen here closely. And my mama is probably listening.
Mm-hmm.
My mom is alive and well, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
However, let me just say this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't play about people mama, especially somebody mama that ain't even here.
Man.
And then, like, there's been reports stated, you know, that allegedly she discussed it on somebody made a comment on the live, and something about, you know, desecrating the grave and all this stuff, finding the grave and all this. And I'm like, y'all sound like y'all want to go to jail. Like, I just don't understand, like, especially if your reference, this is what I don't understand. If your reference is that Megan was such an awful person to her mother, then why would you try to do something to her mother's grave?
You're right.
Like, to me, that's so weird.
That's disgusting. And these are her fans. Like, these, yeah. I'm not saying she's advocating for it. Did you say that somebody said that she told them? Or?
Allegedly, that's where they were saying that she was kind of encouraging or making threats that she would encourage that behavior. Again, I didn't watch it. I'm just repeating what people were saying because I don't know. I don't listen to her.
I saw somebody post earlier on Facebook that Nicki really got on the mic and said obtuse, rubber goose, green mouse, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fries, chocolate shake. The fuck is that? I'm sorry, but like, what is that? And then she keep calling this girl Bigfoot, saying she didn't get shot. I think everybody tuned in for the case of the not Megan versus what is his name? Daystar. Not they. Mm. It was the state versus Daystar. Do you hear me?
Like, oh, you mean Tory? Oh, he go by okay. I don't.
His real name is Daystar or something.
Oh, okay.
Tory Lanez is just a alias apparently. I had no clue. All I knew about was the bald head. Like he had a toupee. They say he had a toupee. That's what they said she doing something. She talking to the baby about rubbing on Tory toupee or something like this. That's probably the hottest bar she had. Minaj had on her. Like it was really awful. Like it was awful. The beat was fire though, but she just was just. And then she went in there. Oh my god! You know how she rap like that? That's the. I guess that's Roman. Whoever Roman is supposed to be. But yeah, it was. Yeah. It was really bad, but yeah, I'm done with that. But I think it's really sad that she can't support these up and coming women or any woman, you know, because she ain't got to worry about nobody trying to steal this man from her. Like, don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want him. Don't nobody want him. So she got to find something else to pick on about. Like she can't say like, you know, whatever she saw in Meek Mill. I guess it's the same thing that everybody else was here. Like he's just a weird looking loud nigga to me, but she ain't got to worry about nobody and this guy. Like they on her on the internet so bad. Even the Barbs can't even defend her. Like everybody's like, you ain't gonna make me hate her. That's my girl. I love Onika. Well, she don't love herself right now. So somebody need to step up and give her some love for real because, you know, poor man can't even take his son to a Disney park. Oh my goodness. But you know, it is what it is, and I just think it's gonna die down because I really.
Well, she said that so apparently based on Nicki lyrics, she has more like things that she could say about Meg and stuff like that, and then I've seen a lot of comments from some of her fans, and they're like, Nicki wasn't taking this serious. Like, she got
What?
more in the thing, and I'm like, but why put out something if it's not your best work?
The first one,
Like,
at least.
especially if this is, like your rap. You see what I'm saying? Like that's your career. So why wouldn't you put out something that shows that? Because the one thing that I have paid attention to, I know when she had issues with Cardi, she was like, you don't even write your own rap. So if you want to prove to people that you write your own raps, and since you complain about other females and MCs not doing that, then why wouldn't you put out your best work?
Yeah, it's some craziness.
Because baby, like Remy Ma, when she did her diss to Nicki, baby, that was some great work.
And I went to try to go back and find that, and all I can find is the instrumental now. So I'm kind of messed up with that.
Oh.
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it on Apple, and I was like, what the hell? I searched everything.
Go to YouTube.
YouTube, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty dope. I just heard it the one time back in the day, and I was like, okay. But yeah, she don't step up to folks like that, right? Like Remy Ma, your age and on your level, like what's up? Y'all could go back and forth, and Remy would eat your face off. So just don't even. Like, I ain't even gonna suggest that because I don't want you to get hurt that bad. Good, I don't hate you, but I think you out of line by talking about this girl mama, and I think you out of line by steadily defending this predator of a husband that you married. But that's on you. Love is love. I can't.
So a lot of people were saying that Megan comments about Megan Law and bringing up the husband and things of that nature, and people are like, this is like I've seen some fans of Nicki say. Basically they were talking about the only thing they can say about Nicki is about her brother and her husband and things like that. But I'm like, but you really taking violence against someone not serious by saying free Tory Lane.
Yeah,
like and you're making reference to like Skip and stuff like get on the good foot and all this stuff. Like, why are you condoning, the violence that literally occurred to her, but you don't have any issues with, but you then have an issue with her saying and mentioning something that your spouse did, and people were like, well, you can't really say anything about Nicki. You can't really say anything about Megan. Like,
she was attacked. She fought 2 dudes and a girl, and then got shot.
Like the only thing they say about Megan is like, oh, she's a liar, she's this, she's that, she slept with. Like, we don't listen. This is one thing I do know. Just because people are out here in the world, you don't know who's sleeping with who. That just ain't being said. Just because somebody's personal life is a little bit more public than your personal life, y'all could still have the same body count. So why is you complaining? Like, and to be honest, I don't follow, again, I follow Meg on Instagram, but I don't be like, that's it. So, and she rarely posts, and when I see it, she rarely posts.
Right. She doesn't post a whole lot on Instagram. I know that.
So I'm like, so she's been in some relationships or whatever, but I'm like, you've been in a relationship too, like, and you had, so I'm like, I just don't appreciate them saying like she's this and she's that, when, to be honest, we don't know what none of these people are doing or ain't doing or whatever. And so it's just weird.
I only know of 3 people that she has been linked to, and one of them was a long-term boyfriend, and he just, lost his damn mind and just was like, I don't, whatever he did, and they, they're no longer together. And then I know about the baby, she, because she admitted that she slept with the baby because he broke that out because he was trying to be relevant and still ain't no more at all. But and then of course Tory, like
also would be Party as well. Her boyfriend.
That's what I was talking about. Party, the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Party, and then Party Fontaine. That's not zesty, but the whole Tory, which I don't get, but hey, she likes short niggas. I mean, it's not gonna be. She ain't that damn tall anyway. She does have some big feet, and they pretty though. So, ain't nothing that nigga can say about that. Step on your what she said. Step big foot. Step on your good
So,
foot.
do you think that she should have? Do you think Meg should have made reference to her husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you throwing shots at me, I'm gonna hit you with it. I'm glad that's the only thing that she said because with Nicki Minaj been in the game 15 years, ain't no telling how many that ran through her. Like for real, do you want to go there? And that's not even important. Women are just as sexually liberated these days as men are, so that don't even make sense. She's been protected with all of them. She ain't come up with no babies. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's one of the lines Megan said in her song, because I did listen to hers,
yeah,
where she said that you just mad I'm not one of your baby mamas.
right,
I don't know who she was
exactly.
talking about. I don't even know who she was talking about with the R. Kelly songs. I don't know who she was talking about. Cause
My thing is,
I just don't know.
there's been some years coming. Like Minaj deserved what she got in that as far as like, look, I'm tired of you fucking with me, ma'am. And that's probably what she said, ma'am. I'm tired of you fucking with me, so let me let you go and let you have it. But as more and more continues to play out, I'm thinking it's a media thing. Like I don't even because they used to be friends. She said that she should. They said that Megan told Nicki that she should abort the baby and that she should drink while she was, so she could drink or something like that. But she was referring to abort the baby by this, we just call him a predator that you have a baby by. You know what I'm saying? But she probably was, she getting up there. She was getting up there at the time, so she probably wanted to have a kid, and she done fell in love with this man. But she got predators in her family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got them all around you. So I don't know if that's something that you condone or that you're comfortable with, but it's a little strange. And then her fans defending her to the point where somebody gonna go to that grave, but the cemetery has been put on notice and they haven't notified the police. So if anybody show up, I'm afraid that you're gonna have your own jail story to tell. That's all I gotta say about that. But Team Megan over here because she has not been utterly disrespectful. Like it's okay to fight back. That's all I'm saying. And then Nikki, if you came with something better than what you came with, your first submission, like if you got 5 songs, that's pressed anyway. Like okay, to her one song because if she come back with something else, she gonna beat you out again, and then you gonna look real stupid. So I just think it just need to just chill out. Women need to take look at each other and be like they need to squash it, which I think is gonna come anyway because if it's a media ploy, then that's what's gonna happen anyway. They're gonna squash it eventually, and then probably do a collab or something. But if Megan come back with a remix with Cardi and Lotto, Nicki might as well just go and lay down.
Let's just go to this next topic briefly. So there was a lady in California. Her name is Brian, and I'm gonna not say her last name because I don't know how to pronounce it. But it looks like Spilcha.
Spilcha.
But I don't know if this. Wait, I hear music.
I do too. And it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead. So, basically, she stabbed her boyfriend more than 100 times.
More than 100 times. Okay. All right.
And 2018. And what she ended up with is 2 years of probation and 100 hours of community service.
Tell them why though. Tell them why.
Because the judge, well, she was convicted. Well, she was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter. And the judge said that, was it the judge? I believe it was the judge that stated that she was in a marijuana-induced psychosis. I think that's the word. Yeah, I'm sorry. Cannabis-induced psychosis at the time of the attack. A lot of people from the victim side of the family is stating that pretty much gives, other cannabis users the right to basically kind of commit crimes. But apparently she also stabbed herself in the neck. Yeah, so apparently when they got to the scene, I don't know who called, but when they got to the scene, she still had the knife in her hand and basically stabbed herself in the neck.
In a
So she was trying
cannabis-induced psychosis. Never have I
I
ever.
didn't even know that was a thing.
It can't be.
And
I'm
they
not,
said that she basically had no control over her actions.
and so she should not be
So
convicted of involuntary manslaughter. Okay.
no, she was convicted.
I mean,
She was found. Well, she was found guilty. But which to me, I would think that if it was cannabis induced and psychosis, that they could have possibly said that she was like insane at the time. So then why are you being? I'm just saying psychosis. That's a mental.
Yeah.
So I just don't follow that part of it.
Now, this was obviously a black woman.
No.
Exactly. So when you consume cannabis as a Caucasian person, it can cause psychosis. And that was the only drug found in her system, I'm guessing. So
I don't. I think so.
I can see other ones causing the psychosis, but not.
So basically, her defense claimed that their client was involuntarily intoxicated, involuntarily.
So somebody dosed her with some edibles.
They said that they had a bong. Her and the boyfriend was smoking on a bong, using a bong, or however. I don't know. I don't participate in that kind of activity. So whatever they say, for as the bong is concerned, and yeah.
So they were actually smoking, and
Oh, I'm sorry. So apparently, I apologize. Apparently, the boyfriend bullied her to smoke the bong.
Oh.
That was part of their claim.
And that can't be verified because he was stabbed 108 times and is no longer with us, right?
No. So she was intimidated.
And she smoked.
And bullied into doing it. So, if that's the case, then I wonder, like, did she smoke before?
Nobody knows. There is no. It's basically her word, and that's it. There's nobody else that can testify to the fact that it's not true. So you realize reasonable doubt plays a part in the verdict, but they convicted her. It was the judge that sets the sentencing. So the judge was obviously sympathetic for her, maybe never partaking in cannabis herself, not knowing what it could cause, because they have movies that say that cannabis can cause you to go insane.
But apparently this is a real diagnosis. This is what I'm tripping on. Like, this is a real diagnosis.
I can't think. What is the name of that movie? Oh my God. It came out like in the 60s, and then they did a remake a few years ago. God damn. I can't think of what it was.
But yeah, it says it's a real diagnosis. Disorder is given when hallucinations or delusion materialize shortly after consuming cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very interesting.
I mean, whatever hallucinations or crazy feelings that you have after consuming cannabis, I don't think there's ever been one person that has murdered somebody off cannabis alone.
I
promise you, there hasn't been, because the components of cannabis are not going to cause you to do anything crazy like that. I wouldn't guess, but if you already have a mental problem, that could be the difference. I don't know of any contraindications that cannabis can have with other medications, because that's not one they give us in pharmacy school. They don't address the Schedule 1. We're gonna call them Schedule 1 because that's what they are.
Okay.
Drugs.
Schedule 1 drugs. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they don't really discuss that, and so I wouldn't know any contraindications that would be able to, like if she was on Vraylar for schizophrenia or something like that, So you really have to question that, And I'm sure the family is going to file something like maybe a wrongful death or something like that. She's not over. She's not done with this, but currently she's got 100 hours of community service and 2 years of probation. So any trouble that she get, if she go into another psychosis, she going to jail. Involuntary manslaughter is a minimum of what, 5 years in most states. Incarcerated. I don't know. Involuntary manslaughter is just that. It means that you didn't mean to kill him, but 108 times is a little excessive for anyone. And then
she was looking at
just a little excessive, just a little bit. That's over. Like, you just, what kind of girl by? She must have saw.
Oh, so she was facing 4 years. Yeah, she was facing 4 years.
So if she get in any trouble, she going to jail for 4 years.
But that was just, I didn't realize, like, it was, part of, it was just, the most random things ever.
Never heard of it. I bet it was a black person, they would have got mandatory 4 years. I'm just saying. That's crazy. That's crazy. We need to, I have a few questions for this judge. Like, what in you really thought that this, because he probably sitting in there crying the whole time. You know how their tears.
I wonder if it's like the same judge that had the guy that said that he was suffering from from being the guy that escaped with his mama. Like, they kept on.
His mama?
Yeah. Wait, or was that in Texas? Never mind, that was probably in Texas. Or maybe I don't know. I can't remember. But any other thoughts about, this lady and her, marijuana or cannabis, I guess that's the proper name. The cannabis.
Cannabis sativa. Yeah, I'm done. I really, there's no really nothing I can say about that. That's all the way wrong. And I hope the family does sue for wrongful death, and that's, that she has to pay while she on probation for 2 years for literally. We ain't gonna say it's murder because it's not. It couldn't have been premeditated. She didn't think about killing him before he made her smoke weed. They gonna say it's his fault that he killed him, right? That she killed him. Sorry.
Yeah, because apparently he bullied her.
You're gonna maybe she was really bad
and
and
intimidated.
He just wanted her to relax a little bit.
Oh my. Okay.
I can't see nobody bullying nobody. Now, peer pressure is one thing. Like, come on, you want to, but bullying. Come on, man. That's weird. But anyway.
So, we're gonna go to our last topic, and that is what has a television show, movie, book taught you. And this week is mine. And I rewatched a movie called Queen Pins.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen it yet. Go ahead.
Queen Pins is about two ladies that used to coupon. And once one of the ladies called, she picked up some Wheaties and said they were stale, and she sent an email or sent a letter or whatever to Wheaties and complained that they were basically complained. And once she realized that, like, she can get coupons by complaining, she would complain about a lot of stuff to get coupons. And then she saw some coupons that she had got for free. And when I say for free, it means like the item was free. So it'll be like free blah 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 blah. And it didn't have anything that says like you had to like purchase some in order to get it free. It was just a free item. And her friend that she was couponing with was like, girl, I would pay you for that. And she was like, how much would you pay for something like this? So once she figured out everything, they figured out who does coupons, and they went and found a person that they felt would be shady enough, but not too shady, that could make coupons for them, and then they could sell them. So basically, they sold the
Fake
coupons on a
coupons.
website. Well, they're not necessarily fake on the movie because they were made by the same people that made the original coupons. They just made more. So apparently, I'll just say General Mills because whatever.
We use our sale anyway, but then go ahead.
So let's just say it was General Mills that like they only had like 1,000 coupons for a particular thing. What they would do is they would just make more of them, and so therefore they were like, well, one of the guys at the store that's in the movie, the supermarket, he was saying that they were only supposed to have like 1,000 coupons, and already they have what's the word? Redeemed over 15,000. Like they were showing up with like big pallets of coupons. But this was actually based off a real story. And let me tell you what I did not realize. So in the movie, it made it seem like the coupons, like they made like, several millions of dollars off selling these coupons. But apparently, based on the real story, it was $40 million that they had. Like, that's a lot of, like, they seized $40 million of bogus coupons. But that was a lot. And they also, they seized $2 million worth of assets.
Okay, there we go.
From the home, guns, and all of these things. But I didn't realize, like, and apparently, I didn't know this. Apparently, it's also against the law to sell coupons.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's got to be some kind of embezzlement because, like you said, they redeemed. They only allow.
No. I'm saying like you can't sell them. Like if I had coupons, I can't sell them to you.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because
that's what they were saying. At least that's how I understood it.
Coupons that say they're not redeemable for cash or cash value, something like that.
Yeah, but that, in my mind, that means that like I can't get cash for it. But like people also, you do but you don't, because I've seen extreme coupons. But like apparently this was like extreme coupons, but like on steroids or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that couponing stuff is. I'm gonna tell you, no hate to people that do that stuff. But y'all ain't buying nothing that nobody really needs, and you're buying 100 of them. So I don't understand. Like,
well, yes, he is, because a lot of people get like in this particular case, they were getting diapers, feminine hygiene products, laundry detergent, toilet paper, paper towels. Like people are normally getting like non-perishable items.
But that's the thing,
and a lot of people do like a stockpile of non-perishable items.
I seen a girl that was delivering my DoorDash one day at work, and she did that, and she sold the items for cash out of her trunk. I can see you doing that, but most people that I know that coupon, just like you said, got a stockpile in the back of a whole bunch of excess shit that you ain't gonna never use all of it. You'll never. Well, use some
people sell, some people, well, according to the Scream Cheapskate. No, I'm sorry, a Scream couponing on, I believe it was TLC. Some people actually donate stuff to, like, homes and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, bless her heart. I thought Queen Pins was about old ladies in the nursing home. Is that a different movie?
No, you're talking about like the cheerleader people?
No, it was it was got Jane Curtin and then that lady that was in the Notebook, and then
I never seen the Notebook, so
girl, bye. We got to end this now. Let's go. Wrap it up. Just wrap it up, because I can't even talk to you no more. Go ahead.
But I just thought, I didn't like, I know it made it seem like the story was based on a real thing, but I actually found the real article. It did really happen in the Phoenix, Arizona area. And it never made mention, and I never could figure out if the Postal Service was really involved. completely in the investigation, because in the movie it made it seem like the postal service like it's a whole like police type unit, and I thought that was interesting. But
Okay.
anyway,
The movie
y'all
I'm
should
thinking about
watch.
is Queen Bees. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, but y'all should watch Queen Pen, because it was very, very interesting, and you would be amazed that again they made a lot of money. It's illegal, so don't do it. But I'm just saying they made a lot of money. It was a very interesting movie because I've seen
Find
it
y'all blessing.
twice. Yeah, I've seen it twice. That other lady mama was, whew, and it pays to know people in the different areas so they can give you like a heads up of what's going on, as long as it don't get traced back to them.
All right. Warriors playing 76ers right now, so thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, anyway, it is a wrap for episode 44. This is the Ops. We're telling it all. This is your girl Spicy K,
It's your girl TK. Mwah.
and we're out of here.
Purr.